Hi. So, are you the one business owner who thinks how to get clients every day? Are you the one who understand that he's working so hard, but he's not getting the right income with the hard work? Are you facing with couple of pain points? Let me tell you one of the pain points. The very important pain point is you may be in business and you got some friends of yours, and you always feel how this friend of yours is getting so much of clients, and you must be thinking why doesn't he give us one client from there, right? So that is something which you always keep on thinking how they're getting customers, how I'm not able to get, right? You may have come out of a job and you've got into business and you're thinking, well, I don't like marketing, I don't like sales, my product is so good it should sell by its own. Well, let me give you the surprise, or let me give the news. It's not going to happen in this manner, right? I will say word of mouth is called karma marketing. You need to work on it, right? You need to work on it. So the first pain that you'll have is not enough clients, right? And then you must be thinking, the painful thing is you've got into business but you're not getting the time for your family. So this is another pain point area, that are you the one who is not getting time for your family, not enough time for putting time for your health, or not even time for yourself? From 9 to 9 you're working and still not getting income, and maybe you have a pain point where you're not getting the right kind of people, right? That is another issue that people have. Well, we're not getting the right kind of people. If we had the right kind of people, we would have rocked it off. Now, are you the one who is coming among this thing? You are a business owner and you are suffering with these kind of pain points. What would the impact be? Let's understand the impact. You may go back to your job. I have worked and I have met a lot of entrepreneurs who have not put a proper process in place, and they are actually thinking, or they have actually gone back to the job. And then when they go to the job, they think, hey, why not get back to business? If you're the one, then let me tell you, there are ways to get out of it, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain it to what needs to be done. Now, what are the other impacts that can come to it, right? The other impact is the health, right? You may keep on working very hard and it could impact your health, or you could never reach to your goal. You may have had a goal in mind when you start your business, you may not be able to achieve the goal. Now, I'll come to this later on in terms of aspirations, because you always aspire to have great clients, you always aspire to have more time in your business, you always aspire to have, great people working at you, you desire to have a great company, right? Because that's what people want to do. Now, what's the way around? Now, do you want the solution? Do you want to know how to work on it? Well, let me tell you the solution of it. The solution is 8 P's of business transformation. Would you like to know more about it? Are the 8 P's, right? Let me tell you the 8 P's, and they're very interesting. Now, watch this. The important thing is you need to understand what's your problem that you're solving. What's the problem? What's the problem of the people you're solving? It's not just a product. Don't just compare, hey, that guy's a great coach, let me be a great coach. Don't compare that, hey, he started his travel business, let me create a travel business. Don't do that. You need to understand, or you need to come up with you need to understand what the problem people are facing and come up with a product or a service that could address the problem, right? That's one. Second thing is, you need to understand the prospect. Who's your prospect? Who is the people? Suppose you have created a great product, right? But nobody's taking it, nobody's buying it. So you need to understand who's your customer base, who's the prospect who's going to buy that. The third thing that I will say is the people who are going to work with you. Because many a time, we as coaches and trainers keep on working ourselves alone. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs saying, hey, let me not give it to somebody, let me do it. You actually do a work of accountant, a marketing guy, a sales guy, a purchase manager. You're doing everything that is required. That's not the way it works. You need to have the right kind of people working with you. And then you are talking about a great product, because once you have created and solved the problem, out of that you're creating a great product, right? Now, once that product is created, you have something which you can then put a process in place. So it's important to have a great process. Why? Because initially, once you have started working the product, you may have invested some time and effort. Now you need to make sure that it is such that it is a good product and it is good process and system which replicates it. which makes it scalable. So it's very important to have the process in place. And then you're talking about positioning, right? Where are you positioning in it? Which customer? Is it for the young generation? Is it for the mid-level? Is it for the old people? Where do you want to position that product? It's very important to know the positioning. Like I always work with entrepreneurs who are struggling right now, right? I may not go to people who are who are very high. I'm looking for people to help people who are struggling with the business right now. I'm looking for people who have a job and always wanted to start a business. Well, connect with me. I can help you do that. And finally, the very important part is the profit. What we do is we always start with the business and we think of profit first. Well, this comes last. This comes last. The first is you need to identify the problem that your product is solving. And out of all this, there should always be a purpose. And the purpose is why? Why do you want to create this business? What is it all about? Are you just comparing or you have something in mind, right? The purpose is very important. Always ask yourself, why? Why do you want this product? Why do you want to create this business? Once you understand the why, you will be able to create, and that's the purpose that you have to define. So that's, my dear friends, that's 8 P's of business transformation. You want to know more? Click the link below. I can help you out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.